Before we hop right into this video, I do just want to say I am a little bit under the weather, so if you can't stand my nasally voice, don't fret. I completely understand. Just go ahead and skip the video, but I appreciate you guys, and let's hop right into it. With the most recent update of Fallout 76 bringing so many new things for us players to explore in the Wasteland, like 4-star legendaries, raids, and then of course we have the perk card update. The actual Season 19 and the rewards of Season 19 are getting extremely overshadowed, in my opinion. However, some people are getting really excited. In my opinion, this is the best season that Fallout 76 has had since the switch from scoreboards. So you're probably asking yourself, what rewards are so good that you're going to say that this is the best season that Fallout 76 has had in years? And I'll tell you that right now. All right, so like I said in the beginning of this video, I am sick and I don't want to waste anyone's time. So let's go ahead and just talk about the new additions and then the things that you're going to want to grab from this season that make this season feel like no other season, at least in my opinion. Up first, obviously, we have the brand new weapon that a lot of players are loving, and that is the Tesla Cannon. This gun can be a little tricky to master at first, but once you get the hang of it, it is beautiful. So like I said, this is the first item I want to talk about. Is a must grab for all players regardless of playstyle, just like the cremator that they added. This thing packs a huge punch and will be meta without a doubt for all explosive based players. This thing is really fun to play around with. It has a huge explosion and can be buffed by so many perk cards, so it fits into so many different builds. If you're a science build, if you're an energy weapon build, if you're a heavy gun build, if you're explosive build, this gun fits and you could throw it into your rotation. And it's definitely one of the better weapons that they added to Fallout 76, especially recently. On top of grabbing the Tesla cannon, you have to grab the additional mods. Also, this weapon and the mods are worth the grind by themselves. And then, like I said, this weapon is going to be another cremator, and I guarantee you it will be around for a while. It has a railgun effect, which has a crazy large explosive radius, and then it also has a normal like Tesla rifle effect where it spreads in between enemies, and it packs a punch, and of course has that nice little explosive effect also. So this thing is basically just a heavy weapon version of either a railgun or just the Tesla rifle. Either way, it's a must-have, and it gives another way for heavy weapons players to tag enemies during the event and actually dealing a lot more damage than with a, let's say, normal bloodied Gatling gun or something like that. So Tesla cannon and all the mods must grab. First thing, it feels unique, and it feels much more unique than the cremator in my opinion, because the cremator is just a more overpowered flamer, in my opinion. I know that's going to get a lot of hate. It's an amazing weapon, don't get me wrong, but it could be a little bit more unique. The Tesla cannon feels like that unique weapon that we've been missing. And then the next reward that I want to talk about that hasn't been in any other season is going to be the pets. They're newly added and they're great. That's right, you're finally able to get a fluffy companion at your camp. Whether you're a cat person or a dog person, you can now have your own way in the Wasteland. And like I said, this hasn't been introduced in any of the seasons before, so this alone makes this season a lot more special, in my opinion. A lot of people saw that they were in the atomic shop and got really upset because they thought they were going to have to pay the 1200 or the 800 atoms for a pet, but don't fear, you could get one from just completing the season. However, you do have to grind pretty far in the season. You do have to get to, I believe, page 9 to get the pets, and then the bonus pages to get their add-ons and everything like that. So this is pretty crazy in my opinion. We've been asking for pets for years now, and you could finally get them, and you don't really have to do too much. You only have to complete the season, like I said, and the pets themselves don't really do too much, so a lot of people think that they're a little bit of a letdown. I have a whole video going over what they do. Basically, all they do is they just bring you a piece of legendary gear every hour when you're at your camp. So as of right now, this is just a free way to get legendaries, and also the season is just a free way to get the pets, because like I said, the only other way after this season that we know of to get pets will be through the atomic shop, unless they add them in all future seasons or they make a quest for them, which I thought they should have done in the beginning. But hey, finally, if you complete the season, you'll get your pets. Go ahead. This alone makes this season probably one of the best that we've ever had. And if you don't like the pets, you're just a cruel person, I guess. And part 2 to the pets, like I had previously mentioned, mentioned is the pet furniture and the pet add-ons. Obviously, you can't have pets without the pet furniture. This is also a must-buy for all players who want to buy the pets. If you own a cat and just don't get them a scratching post, you're just a cruel person. Like I said, these are just cute little items that you place around your camp, and your pets interact with them. But again, it is new, and it is new with the pet mechanic. Who knows? They may add a buff where if your cat scratches their scratch posts and then pets you, you could get +5 strength or +1 strength or something stupid like that. So you might as well just grab it before they update it and add a feature to it, because as of right now, it's just cosmetic, but we don't know if that's going to change. It only costs 100 tickets for the season per item, and there's only 2 of them. So that's 200 on the, or 200 tickets on the pet furniture, and then the pets only cost 50 tickets. So that's just 100 tickets on the pets. 300 tickets total to get all of the new pet content. Sounds like a great deal for me. Moving on to the next item that makes this season feel so unique. And the final item that I want to talk about, the little new piece of content added to the seasons that I think just makes it feel so unique, is the new weather station. And this is something that every single player should get if you are a Fallout First member. Unfortunately, it is a Fallout First exclusive, but this thing really cooks, and that is the new Nuke Zone Weather Station, excuse me. It looks really cool. Everyone's been asking for a while to have this as an effect without dealing radiation damage to you, obviously. But these are pretty rare in the game. There aren't too many of them, but it's definitely cool to see your camp with the red sky without having your entire base destroyed. Again, there's a handful of these in the game, so it is kind of rare. I would suggest trying to get as many of them as you can. Every time they're in the atomic shop, I buy them with the extra atoms that I have. But like I said, I think there's like less than 10 of them in the entire game, so you might as well get one while you can if you have Fallout First for the season. If you don't know, I suggest you just get Fallout First every time a season starts for the 1 month, and then you could get all, or at the end, and then you could get all of your rewards. It just makes it a little bit easier, and also so then you're not really stuck behind that paywall for all of the cool rewards. But Weather Station, I don't believe they've had a Weather Station any other season before, so this is just a really cool one. Let me know in the comments if they did. I'm blanking on if they did or not, but I think this is the first weather station that they've added in the season, coming with season 19. It's coming with the pets, and it's coming in with a Tesla cannon, so I would say it's pretty worth it. And it's probably one of the cooler ones. I like the snow one, but that nuke effect just is so cool. All right, so those are really the 4, well, I guess 3.5 things that make this season so unique, in my opinion. I think that these alone are probably the best rewards that we've ever gotten for a season since they switched from the scoreboard style of seasons. But like I said, I personally just am super excited for all that new content, and a lot of people aren't talking about them. But now I'm going to give you a basic rundown of just all the items you definitely want to pick up if you're a new player to the seasons, and if you don't really know what you should grab besides those new cool pieces of content: the pets, the Tesla cannon, the pet furniture, and then the weather station. So like I said, these items you're going to want to grab and just will help you go through the rest of your season, and also season 20 if you're watching this at the end of the season before the season ends and you're spending all of your tickets. So the first 2 things that you're going to want to max out and grab are the lunch boxes and the scout banners. For the lunch boxes, these bad boys are a sweat's best friend. Open 4 of these puppies at once and you'll double your XP per kill. Trust me, this will come in clutch when you're running West Tech to either finish season 19 early or to finish season 20 and get a head start on that. I always make sure that I grab all of the lunch boxes that I possibly can throughout the season, just to make my life a little bit easier for grinding whenever I run low on them. And then the scout banners, these are just essential for those combat boosts. If you ever go down when you're fighting in West Tech, you have a chance to instantly revive yourself, which comes in clutch with those glitchy nuke grenades if you're still doing that method, or if you're using melee weapons and if you just get hit by a super mutants. You could save these bad boys for raid boss fights like the Queen Earl, or you could actually save them for the raids themselves and have a chance to instantly revive yourself, which will be really nice. Up next on the things that you definitely should grab if you're a newbie or just a veteran is the score boost. Pretty self-explanatory. Using one of these will give you a boost to your score, just a raw percentage every time you complete a daily or weekly challenge. I recommend using one whenever the challenge is reset, just so then you could get a little extra score. And then up next after that, we have a huge one, in my opinion. Enough players don't talk about this, and that is the atom purchases. I believe there is 2,000 atoms that you can purchase in total before the repeatable page. This is a no-brainer. Get all the atoms you can. You buy 10 atom boosts for a total of 2,000 atom. I believe it's free in-game currency, which means you could snag whatever you want from the atom shop without spending real cash. And then also you could grab as many as you possibly can from the repeatable section, or you could go ahead and grab something else that we're going to talk about in a minute. Next up, after the atoms, I suggest you grab all of the gold and all of the stamps. So let's talk about the gold first. Obvious choice. There are some awesome gear options like the T65 power armor or the plasma caster stuck behind the gold paywall. Gold is a end game currency, and gold will give you a significant boost and help you snag some of the best gear in the game. And then stamps, especially with the new raids coming out, you're going to want to stock up on stamps to get that Union power armor because of the poison resistance. Lots of amazing items are locked behind the stamps paywall. They're easy to farm from expeditions, but you can just grab a couple of them on the season, and it will save you a little bit of time if you're really close to getting a full set of Union power armor for your raids. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen of the Wasteland. That's the end of the video. I just wanted to make this little video because this was a huge update for Fallout players, and it definitely meant a lot to a lot of us in order to go back and play the raids. I personally have been having a lot of fun going through them with my friends. It has been a really good time on the live streams and everything like that. So I just wanted to show a little bit of love to the actual season itself because it's getting overshadowed, obviously, by all of this new content. And I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about the new weapon as much, or the pets themselves, which I feel like, again, are pretty crazy. We've been begging Bethesda for them for years, and they're finally here. So there you have it. Are you guys excited for more pet content in the future? What's your favorite cop from this season? As I always ask every time a season comes out. And as always, I appreciate you motherfuckers for watching this motherfucking video, and I will see you in the Wasteland. Guys, I appreciate you coming by, seriously. Make sure you try and complete this season. Definitely grab those rewards, like I said, the Tesla cannon, the pets, the pet furniture, and then the weather station, and all that other crap that I told you to grab. But just worry about those main four things. Make sure you go far enough in the season to grab all that. So basically get to rank 150. But I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about this season in the comments. I feel like it's probably the most jam-packed season that Fallout has had in a very long time, in years. But regardless, I appreciate you guys for stopping by as always.